today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On 1st down, Murray. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Crosby on the
and the numbers for Latavius Murray last time out. 14 carries, 80 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 50, the 30.
All you got to do is look and learn.
10,
look and learn, baby.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Damian Williams, the ball.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 39-yard line.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Raekwon McMillan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Big hold of the 30. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
First down.
On first down, Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Carr's pass. Complete.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 59 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
That's good for us.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Corey Littleton. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Raiders 20, Bengals 7.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Burrow got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Damian Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. That time a 9-play drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run.
Bosher is set to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He'll let this go. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. He's going to go up. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Here's Jacobs, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
On for the point after.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense. The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Switch.
They go back to Murray on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
To C.J. Uzomah.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them. Bring it up 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Carr. He's going to rifle one deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Complete to Tyler.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
This is Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Burrow looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on it.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
14.
They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals getting set to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Raekwon McMillan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Latavius Murray, the ball carrier.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is brought in at the 21.
Holding, receiving team.
Can't do that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A 57-yard gain. 1st down, Las Vegas.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Carr's pass complete to number 83.
Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down. And the silver and black continue to roll. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it,
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
To number 81.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
Daniel Carlson.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11.
And the Raiders have got him. Raekwon McMillan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd.
Burrows.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over first.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, William Jackson with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for the Bengals. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Damian Williams, the ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Complete to Auden Tate. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Damian Williams, 38 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Bengals get a bit closer.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Murray. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Threes.
Hey, check 557, 557. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 57.
Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Cincinnati.
10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
They'll run on 1st down. Murray, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Damian Williams, 53 yards. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability. talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together, this has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Carr now on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On 1st down, it's Murray. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Burrow will throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Damian Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Mike, 57. Switch up, switch up. 57.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's the backup Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A second down throw here for Mariota. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Mariota's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 on the play.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll throw again. Mariota. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again. Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Hunter Renfro is the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10.
Mariota again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Corey Littleton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 2nd down, Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Burrow. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that will be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. Well, they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Las Vegas.
From the gun, Mariota. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Mariota sacked.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base?
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Raekwon McMillan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The 11-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
You got three down. Mike 50.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
C.J. Uzomah.
A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. It's brought in left side by Tate. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
69. Bengals 35.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Carr going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Las Vegas.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Bengals.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Raiders 76.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them.